Okay, let's have a look at the Castleford Tigers St Helens Challenge Cup 6th round match that I've just watched. St Helens scored tries from Regan Grace, a hat trick from Barba, Ryan Morgan got a try, and Danny Richardson got a try. 5 conversions and a penalty, one missed conversion by Danny Richardson. Castleford in response, they got 3 tries, 3 conversions. It finished 36-18 to St Helens. A complete role reversal from last year's 6th round matchup, which these two teams had, where Castleford was the dominant force. Now, the refereeing was a little bit inconsistent in patches on certain things, such as play the ball on the mark and shepherding, where I think some Castleford fans could feel a bit aggrieved about a few of the decisions in periods of the game. But Castleford, they haven't. I think the Zach Hardacre issues. Yes, they've sacked him. I think that's overshadowed not only the end of last season for them, but also overshadowed what they're trying to do this season. They're clearly missing him. Now, Jake Truman is pretty much groomed to be his replacement. He did have a good game. He did score a very, very good try on 48 minutes. But that's still a black cloud hanging over the playing group and off the field. Also, they're missing Luke Gale and a host of other key players due to injury. Now, Luke Gale missing, Man of Steel last year. That is exceptionally crucial as well. He's out with a knee injury for 3 months. They looked a little bit disjointed with their kicking game. They kept going high, occasionally put some grubbers in, because Regan Grace and Ben Barba were just hoovering them all day and punished them with several long-range tries from poorly contested kicks. Ben Barba, I think, was the man of the match. He set up the first try, scored 3 tries himself, was very good in defence. Castleford were targeting Lomax in the midfield. I think that's probably why they had Ben Barba and Lomax in the centres and halves, rotating around, and Ben Barba at fullback, because they were clearly targeting Lomax, and he didn't look great. I wouldn't say Lomax looked brilliant. I think he was feeding the hits, and that was a Castleford plan, and it was sort of working, but handling errors, penalties, that's what's gone in St Helens' favour. St Helens did give away a few silly penalties themselves, but the penalty count was higher for Castleford than St Helens. St Helens looked more structured. They looked a little bit fitter. Castleford, for all their effort, they were out on their feet by the end. They were exhausted. Mike McKeegan's try at the end was an intercept, and I think that just capped off that Castleford were still putting the effort in, even though they were getting battered on the scoreboard. So it finished 36-18 to St Helens, deserved winners there for the quarter-final. And tomorrow the Toronto Wolfpack are playing the Warrington Wolves. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game. There's a few other games being played today, which aren't televised, which is really, really annoying. I really also wish that the BBC would televise some of the earlier rounds between some of the Kingston Press Championship clubs as well. That would be nice to see. They don't, which is annoying. So they don't get the coverage that I think they deserve, and the TV revenue I think they deserve as well. But it was a good game. The rain stayed away from the Castleford area. It's been raining down here in the south of the UK pretty much all afternoon. It's rained overnight as well. But the play that St Helens played, they played with a bit more pace, a bit more flair, and Ben Barba deservedly man of the match for the hat-trick, and he keeps scoring. He is a scoring machine this season. Don't be surprised if the NRL pick him back up and he goes back to the NRL after his leaving under a cloud, which he did. It's not too dissimilar from Zach Hardacre, but I think a far more skilled player, and I think someone with less behavioural problems than a Zach Hardacre. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a brief little overview. You've just got to look at the game. If you've missed the game, you've missed some brilliant tries in the first half, and Ben Barba just ripping Castleford's defence to pieces. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe, place some comments below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.